Stop vilifying success already. Enough. My name is Andrei. I'm the founder of Trademark Factory, and in this video I'm going to share my thoughts about yet another trademarking screw up. This time around, it's about Trademark Taco Tuesday. Alright, I'm going to start by reading from the article. You can always find the link in the description below. Alright, Taco Tuesday trademark trouble for Wyoming brewery. Taco Tuesday may be a well-known term for a themed dinner night out or at home, but as restaurants across the US have learned, it is also trademarked. Cheyenne-based Taco John's, which has nearly 400 locations in 23 states, put its legal stamp on Taco Tuesday 30 years ago and has since zinged cease and desist letters at offenders far and wide. Good for them. Now, a recent example is stirring a debate that hits close to home for the fast food chain. Taco John's last month sent a warning to a brewery 5 blocks from its national headquarters for using the term to advertise a taco truck that parks outside its establishment once a week. Let me guess, must be Tuesdays. We certainly appreciate our fellow community members' enthusiasm for tacos on Tuesdays, and the term is often used inadvertently. Read the letter addressed to Sir or Madam, which is the common way to address the letter if you don't know the name of the person you're writing it to. You write, Dear Sir or Madam, at Freedom's Edge Brewing Company. However, it's still extremely important to us to protect our rights in this mark. Freedom's Edge took the matter to Facebook, and the comments poured in. We have nothing against Taco John's, but do find it comical that some person in their corporate office would choose to send a cease and desist to a brewery that doesn't sell or profit from the sales of tacos, the brewery wrote. Some people rallied to the chain's defense, pointing out that Taco John's itself started as a humble food trailer 50 years ago and legitimately secured the trademark, while others said it's time for Taco John's to lighten up. Well, let me tell you a secret. Every single business started small. Every single one of them started with an idea inside one person's head. Every single one of them. They may be a billion-dollar business, a trillion-dollar business. They all started small. They may not all started as food trucks, but they all started small. It may not have taken them 50 years to get there, but they all started small. So enough vilifying success. Seriously. So let's keep going, but I'm going to get back to this idea. Hold your thought. I have some choice words for a corporate company that is infringing on local small businesses trying to keep afloat. Long live not Taco Tuesday, wrote one Cheyenne resident, Jackie Suntrup. Now, at which point does a small business that everyone's so quick to support on social media, at which point do they stop being a small business and become the evil corporate entity? When they make their first $100,000, when they make their first million, 10 million, 100 million, when they build their second location, fifth location. Seriously, it's the same freaking people. It's the same people who one day woke up with the idea of starting this business, who have poured their heart and soul, their money, their energy, their time into building this business up. It's the same people that managed to take this from a tiny business that nobody cared about to a multinational, national business that makes bazillion dollars. It's the same people. So at which point do we stop supporting them as underdogs and start attacking them as corporate giants? This is ridiculous. Let's keep going. Taco John's didn't return messages seeking comment, but former Chief Marketing Director Billy Jomara called the term part of the company's DNA in a 2016 TEDx talk about Taco Tuesday. I know that we've been seen as the bully, some corporate giant that is protecting this brand, but really it's us protecting the little guy. Mara told the audience, great ideas can come from the most unexpected places, and when they do, we should protect it. 100% right. 100% right. In fact, intellectual property is the only thing that allows small businesses to compete with big businesses, because they can come up with brands, they can come up with inventions, they can come up with content that you protect through intellectual property, through trademarks, through patents, through copyright. And without that, how would you compete? And let's say once you've gotten there, you've gotten to that point, what? You're supposed to immediately lose your intellectual property protection? Makes no sense. All right. Taco John's isn't the only company that has drawn attention for defending a trademark against a small business. Starbucks made headlines for going after a Texas bar owner who created a Starbuck beer. And of course, that's what you do when somebody's trying to be a leech and, act as a parasite to try to get some free ride on your brand. And Gerber has been known to guard its onesie trademark against mom and pop crafters who design one-piece infant outfits and sell them online, as they should. When it comes to Taco Tuesday, a legal expert doubts Taco John's as much of a case. Okay, well, let's read this expert. Like Raisin Bran, Escalator, Nylon, and other formerly trademarked products, Taco Tuesday has suffered from genericide. It has become too well known to continue to be identified with a particular company, said Seattle-based attorney Michael Atkins. The term even made a fairly significant appearance in the Lego Movie, a 2014 kid film based on the popular plastic toys. No. I mean, there may be a risk of genericide at some point, but look, if Google survived the genericide challenge in Supreme Court of the United States, Taco Tuesday is not a generic trademark. Come on. And then the expert continues. It's kind of asinine to me to think that one particular taco seller or taco maker would have monopoly rights over Taco Tuesday. It has become such a common phrase that it no longer points to Taco John's, and therefore Taco John's doesn't have the right to tell anybody to stop using that. Oh, really? So again, let me remind you, 400 locations in 23 states. Maybe there is a reason the phrase gained this popularity. What do you think, expert? Maybe it's because they build it up to being a brand that so many people know. Does it make it generic? Nope. So good for them for standing up for themselves, and I'm sure they're going to win this, had there been a fight. Let's keep going. Taco John's offers Americanized Mexican fare advertised as West Mex, mildly spiced fried potato nuggets called potato O's, dipped in salsa or nacho cheese, packed in a burrito, are a signature item. I'm salivating. I can't record this. It's so difficult. It sounds yummy. The company trademarked Taco Tuesday in 1989, claiming a Minnesota franchisee began using Taco Tuesday as TWOSDAY to advertise two tacos for 99 cents in the early 80s. The trademark applies in every state but New Jersey, where another restaurant already had secured the right to Taco Tuesday. Now that's a great one. Now, in theory, trademark registrations are federal. And when you go out and file your trademark, you're claiming protection all around the country where you want to protect it. So for US, you're going for all the states. For Canada, you're going for all the provinces, and so on and so forth. And sometimes you find that there is some local use of the same brand by somebody else. And they haven't bothered to file a federal trademark, but they're still holding strong in a small geographical location when they're known under that brand. And so what you can do is you can file your federal trademark and exclude the region where somebody else had owned it before you did. And what it does, it allows you to own the brand everywhere except for where that other player owned the brand, and that allows you to use your brand, your trademark, to stop that previous player from expanding. Because you tell them, okay, you're known in New Jersey, fine, stay in New Jersey. We're gonna own this everywhere else. And don't you dare going outside of New Jersey, because that's where our federal trademark begins. There's few more opinions of people whining about why Taco John's should not be protecting their brand. But let me go back to the idea as to when does the small business that we all want to support becomes that evil corporate entity that so many journalists and leftists and occupiers and all of those people want to vilify. It's an arbitrary number. And really all it boils down to is success. There's so many people who are willing to support failure, who are willing to support those who run businesses that nobody notices, and they don't want to support those who've been helping millions and millions and millions of people. And because of that, they made all this money. The only way a business makes money is when it provides enough value to enough people. As Zig Ziglar famously said, you can have everything in life as long as you help enough other people get what they want. That's the only way businesses succeed. The reason Amazon makes so much money is not because Jeff Bezos is a mean corporate tycoon. It's because Amazon creates so much value for so many people. The reason Apple makes so much money is not because Steve Jobs or Tim Cook are evil people. Well, maybe they are, but it's because so many people want to buy their phones and buy their software and buy their laptops and buy their iPads and all the stuff that they're buying from them. The only reason McDonald's makes so much money is because people want to go eat Big Macs. The only reason all those big businesses make so much money is because they give something to the world that the world wants. So stop vilifying them. Instead, celebrate them, encourage them, thank them, because they are making our lives better. And to say that at some point when a small business reaches that success, they become mean and evil, and that they should somehow give up one of their most valuable assets because of that, their brand, and they should stop protecting it, is not just idiotic, it's insulting. It's insulting to every entrepreneur and business owner who's waking up every day hoping to make their business just a little bit better, who started the business with the idea that one day they will become successful. And articles like this certainly don't help. That's not journalism, that's witch hunt. So once again, if you've built a business and you own the brand, it's your responsibility to police the brand and make sure you get the most value out of it. Because the brand is what allows you to stand out from everyone else. This is your gold medal. This is your certificate of success. So, nothing wrong with Taco John's protecting theirs. Good for them. Good for them. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope you learned something about trademarks. Maybe you learned something about the way I look at entrepreneurship and success. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, because we post a new video every single day. And if you got a brand that you want to protect, if you're hoping to build a business that one day will be super successful, that one day will get to the point when people will look up to it and say, wow, what an amazing business they've built. You got to protect your brand today. You can't wait until your business becomes big and successful to start thinking about protecting its brand. By that point, it'd be too late. So if that's you, if you want to protect your brand, if you believe that you're building something meaningful, go to trademarkfactory.com and book your free call with our strategy advisors today. And until then, I will see you in the next video.